Hi, guys. So, first of all, happy birthday to chiropractic, the love of my life. In a week from today, I will be traveling to Denver, Colorado to share with one of my chiropractic families, the Mile High community. And my clients keep asking me what I'm going to be talking about. And I say, if I could wave a wand, and in my world I can. If I could wave a wand when I was new in practice, I kept hearing my mentors and people who I look up to talk about my message and what do I want to say? Who do I want to say it to? How do I want to say it? How can I be more effective? All of these things. And as I appreciated what they were saying, I didn't know how to execute what they were talking about. I didn't know how to say, this is what I believe. This is my experience as a practice member of chiropractic, as a chiropractor. And I want to help people understand this message. And I would hear how important that was, but I didn't know how to do it. And I tried everything. I would take one idea and I would throw it at the wall and see if it stuck. And then I'd take another and another and another. And a lot of this went in circles. So much so that we developed a whole system around it called the flywheel. And what I felt like was I just wanted someone to tell me what to do. Give me the step-by-step of how to be more effective with what I know in communicating that thing. I think that especially my Mile High family, we get so excited about our truth and our message that I think I'm going to speak for myself. Often I'll lose sight of the forest through the trees. I'll forget to stop and take a deep breath and check in with my practice member to make sure that they're understanding, to make sure that they get that this is one of the most important and beneficial things that they can do for their body, for their health, for their family, for their mind. And that it's not just chiropractic, it's chiropractic, right? And I would get so into that message that I would lose sight of the ability to deliver it in a way that was bite-sized and integratable. And also that I was using the right words and the right vehicle for the message. And I just wanted a recipe. I wanted someone to say, this is what you do. And I wanted that for a long time. And when I started teaching chiropractors and physical therapists and NDs and PTs, all of them, you guys, I saw more and more that it wasn't just a chiropractic thing, that this is something that a lot of people get stuck on. Most of the people who I really look up to, who are crushing it in practice and loving what they're doing, they're so intelligent and they're so, their minds work so fast that it's really easy to forget that not everybody's mind works that way. I was on a call today with a mastermind group of people who run marketing agencies. And they use language that I literally said, it was my turn to share. And I literally said, you guys, I understand maybe 20% of what you're saying, but the 20% that I'm getting, it's going in, and I'm creating plans internally with it. So I want to make it so that 20% becomes 80 or 90% to a practice member who's standing in front of me. And it's my responsibility to share the chiropractic message with them so that they know that I'm not just a stop on the bus. I'm part of the journey. That's the most important thing for me. And I make it very clear to my practice members, even if I'm not your chiropractor forever, I always want you to have one. Where I live in this area of the world, nobody would think of not having a dentist. Nobody would think of not having a dermatologist as they age or a primary MD. I would never think of not having a chiropractor. And I want to be able to help people understand how that as a tool in my life, my chiropractor, has shape-shifted my journey on the planet 100%. And I could go into telling my chiropractic story, but that's not necessary for this broadcast. What I want to say is that next week, I'm going to be at Mile High. I'm sharing. It's next Thursday until Sunday, and it's right outside of Denver in Thornton. Thornton, I think I'm saying that right. I'm sharing on Thursday evening, and I'm talking about bite-sized pieces of education for practice members and how to zoom out and make a plan, and then zoom back in and make sure that the plan is effective. We've got 2 systems in Staffless Practice. One is called the Flywheel, where we plan every stage of the journey of a practice member from the first time they see your name until they say yes to care for a lifetime. What's the messaging everywhere you look, everywhere on that circle? What do you say? What do you do? What do they hear? What do they watch? Are you holding fair exchange? All of it. That's Flywheel. And the second part of it is the Lead Pilot system. And these are all systems of Staffless Practice Success System. And the Lead Pilot system is all about how to ensure that when a new practice member is sitting in front of you in your office, before you even have the conversation with them, they already know that you are their person. They already know that you're not going to waste their time, their energy, their money. They already have established some level of trust and rapport with you without you and your schedule being touched. It's already done. It's all done automatically. How do we do that? How do we set that up? That's what I'm really excited to do a deep dive on Thursday. Then I was looking at the speaker lineup for Mile High, and my palms got sweaty. Like, I'm a little nervous to hang out with some of these people, y'all. These were some really cool people. And I'm just a dork from New Jersey. But I really can't wait to connect with. There are a few people who I haven't met them in person yet, but I'm really excited to just kind of sit and shake their hand and ask them some questions about how they move through the world. So that is the game plan for Thursday evening. In a week from today, at 7 p.m. Denver time, I'll be sharing on the Mile High stage. I hope that you join me. If you're not able to get there for Thursday, make sure that you see us at the Staffless Practice table. We've got some really cool things that we're doing, activities to kind of start to trigger the lead journey, the journey from lead to practice member, how to set that up for success. You know, my purpose in going to Mile High is not only to connect with my people and to get some really killer adjustments and also to give some, but also to share what I've learned so much as the developer and owner of a marketing agency. Never, ever did I ever think that I was going to be in the seat, but here I am. And you know what? I'm doing it right. It's really good. All of the things that we're doing are rock solid. So why can't I give these gifts to my people? And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I can't wait. So if you're joining me at Mile High, please post a comment below where you're seeing this and just tell me Mile High, raise your hand, and I'll know to look for you to give you a hug. If you're not joining us, I'm sure I'll be doing lots of live streams from our table to just help share what Danny and Rochelle Knowles and their team is up to. They actually just posted a picture of when they first started dating in chiropractic school, and I remember it like it was yesterday. They're just really good people who are doing good things. And the coolest thing is that Mile High is next week. And then a month later, we've got New Beginnings. And New Beginnings is my home. It's home base. It's where chiropractic all started for me. So I can't wait to share there too. I can't wait to hug my New Beginnings family and say hello. So with all that being said, go make the world better with great care, and happy birthday, chiropractic.